But hey, I like it. It's easy to remember too. So.
Did you have any idea that yesterday was going to happen as far as the scholarship?
No idea. I knew maybe when I heard that Corey quit, which I wish him the best. He's a great guy. I thought maybe hey that could be my chance. I was hoping and praying he would call my name. He did, so I was super excited. And it's a dream come true. I've been waiting on it for 5 years, so I'm super excited.
What's kind of kept you sticking with it for that long?
Part of it's the team. I mean, I got a bunch of guys that care, a bunch of good teammates that make me want to stick around, and part of it is, finishing what I started. I try and finish everything I begin, and that's part of it, man. So I'm happy. I'm definitely happy about it. So.
Take us back to your high school days. What did you play in high school?
I actually played left tackle in high school. Went to the North-South game. I went to Pinewood Prep down in Somerville. Calden Prep in Walterboro, then Pinewood Prep my last 2 years. But people don't know this about me, but I actually tore both my ACLs in high school, and kind of had to overcome that, and then and figured I could long snap, and so that in itself was a trade that I could try and take to the next level, which is what I pushed for. So it's been a good run, and I'm hopeful for this season too. So.
Did you snap in high school?
I did, yes sir. Yes sir, I did. I snapped in high school, just my last 2 years.
As a long snapper.
Yeah. I actually was center and long snapper.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, so I had to do both, and it's always a little, I played mostly both ways, and had to go out there and snap. I was just pretty tired, so it's a little bit better here. You're not winded every time you have to snap, but there's also 80,000 people that are watching you, so it's a little different. But yeah, so that's kind of how it began.
Is being a long snapper kind of like the most thankless position on the field sometimes? Or
absolutely. Yeah, and it is. It's you get thanked when nobody says anything, and I think that's the thing that's been hard for me to understand. Is out of high school, I'd make a good block, and my coach would say, "It's a good block," but you make a bad snap, and you get punished, not punished, you yell at for, whatever, and you don't really ever get thanked for a good snap, and that is okay with me. I'll do my job and get out, and I hope nobody has to know my name. That's what Coach Winnie said. So, but yeah, it's a thankless job, and I'm okay with it. So.
Well, I'm going to say two names. You tell me what you think of when I say them. Sebeski, Fagenbaum.
Great role models. I was under him for Phil for 3 years, Sober for 4, and just two good guys, man. They, Phil was a little bit older when I got here. He's a little more mature than me, helped me mature. And last year, getting to be Sobe's backup was just amazing. He's some kind of guy. I got to go to his wedding this year and just got married. And he's a heck of a guy. So I'm thankful to have those two to follow in the footsteps.
Go ahead.
Did you have scholarship offers at all before you tore your knees?
I did. I had some looks from Wingate, from PC, Citadel. They were looking at me for tackle as well, and the snap. I think mainly the snap, but they kind of had to say tackle and snap. But yeah, I had those. But both my parents went to Clemson, so it was kind of just I knew I had to go. So I knew it was a place for me. And when they offered me that for a walk-on spot, it was a dream come true. And 5 years later, I'm doing an interview. It's crazy. It's crazy. So.
Did you call your parents and tell them, or are you just going to not say the words?
I did. Somebody
emailed
emailed my dad, I guess a letter of a website or something, and he knew before I even call him.
Scholarship has got a green jersey next day. First snapper.
I called my mom. She was in Balo, and she was in the frozen food aisle. She just started bawling. But yeah, they were super stoked, man. It's unbelievable. They're super proud, regardless if I got a scholarship or not. But, just thankful for my family, my parents, my sister, and my little brother. They've been with me the whole way, so it's been great.
I have a senior question to ask you. This social media ban's getting a lot of play on Twitter and stuff like that. Is that a senior voted thing? I mean, did you guys vote on that again this year? How does that work?
It's not a senior. It's more. I mean, Coach Winnie brought it up. This was, I guess, my freshman year when I got here. He said, we can have the social media sites, we just can't post anything. So I think people need to understand. We're not. I mean, we can look at them, but The thing is for us to not get into arguments and fights and any distractions. And you hear so many big players nowadays getting in fights over Twitter and Instagram. To kind of keep that to a minimum, and I think it's great. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, it saves any controversy. It keeps us from getting it keeps our blinders up, during the season. So I think it's great. I think it's great.